So Coach, tell me a little bit about West High School.
Well, West High School is one of the most diverse high schools in the state, probably. We have kids from 38 different countries. We have kids from all different types of backgrounds, and we have those same kids on their football team. It's also one of the top schools in the state of Tennessee academically. So our kids are really challenged in the classroom, and they're always prepared when they go on to college or whatever they choose to do after West High School.
So is that one of the things that brought you here?
It is. The diversity of West High School is huge in me coming, and you know, there's a couple more reasons. Probably one of the biggest reasons was Ashley Jessie, our principal. She really sold me on her vision of a simple hashtag of One West, bringing all these diverse students together under that hashtag, and the kids have really bought into it, and the community's bought into it. We are really starting to build a huge sense of community here at West High School.
So how's practice going in all this COVID mess that's going on right now?
It's a little bit different, John. We are experiencing new stuff every day. It's a fluid situation. We have been released for contact. It seems like we're spending more time cleaning right now than we are coaching sometimes, but we want to provide our kids the safest environment that we can during these times. And so far the kids have done a great job with that. The kids help us clean the weight room. They're helping us clean footballs, dummies every day. The social distancing side of it's been hard with high school kids because 6 feet apart is not who we are here in this football program. We are a group that likes to hug on each other and help each other out. So we've really had to work with the kids on some of that aspect.
Well, can you talk a little bit about how the kids are responding to practice every day? I mean, have they taken it well? Is it going well with all the cleaning and having to social distance a little bit more? How are they taking it?
It has. It's went really well so far, and you know, we went through different stages of it. You know, we didn't see each other for about 3 months, and then we got back together. The kids were really excited to get back together, and they bought into cleaning the weight room after each use. They bought into the social distancing. We still have to stay on top of them with that a lot right now, but they're getting better at it every day. And then, you know, just released Monday for full contact. That brought some more excitement to our football program and the kids to finally get to practice football again.
Excellent. So what are your pressing needs right now? What's on your plate? What's going on right now in our fundraising efforts?
Well, our fundraising was basically all canceled. When we went into lockdown mode back in April, we had a mulch sale that was canceled. We've had to cancel a pancake breakfast. We did get to have a golf tournament, but we had to move it till late July. And so we haven't had much fundraising right now, and it seems like the cost of playing football is getting a lot more expensive when you talk about all the cleaning that we have to do and everything else. And now it's just been released. We're going to be down to a third capacity in our stadium, and that's going to take more money away from us. And our football budget is right around $100,000. We do have players' fees that cover probably about 25% of that, and that's even down because a lot of people have lost jobs, were unemployed, were laid off, or whatever for 3 or 4 months. So the fundraising side of it has been really hard, and you know, in 2 weeks we start football season, and who knows what that's going to bring, but it does cost a lot of money to play a football game.
So talk to me a little bit more about what else do we do during the season for the players and to keep them ready to play and all that kind of stuff that is a cost to the program.
Well, because we have such a diverse group and groups from all different backgrounds, we try to create an environment for them that we get to spend as much time together as we can. You know, wins and losses, and you know, those are important, but we fully believe that our job here at West High School is to help young men become men and to provide them that guidance to achieve all of their dreams that they can. And right now, you know, simple things we do, you get 100 guys together, the easiest way to do that is feed them. They all like to eat, and so we do try to provide a lot of meals for our kids. We do a Thursday night meal before the game, just high carb, usually some type of noodles, spaghetti or something, and it's one of my funnest times because we get to go sit down and eat, everybody's relaxed, we just finished their walkthrough practice. We don't have the stress of the game on Friday. You know, we're just thinking about having a good time, and the kids really get to know each other. And that was one thing that we did last year that I thought really helped us get to where we got to last year in the state semifinals. We also provide the kids a pregame meal on Friday before the meal, so we can be prepared to play a game of football. And something that's really hard about that, in the past, a lot of those meals have been donated, John, and this year, we all know the struggles that restaurants have been through. A lot of them have been shut down. A lot of them are just like us in the stands right now. We're going to be down to a third capacity. A lot of restaurants are down to a quarter capacity. And so they don't have the funds to help us with that right now. So that's going to be more added expense onto our budget.
I know I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, coming off a state semifinal run, what are you looking at this season? How do you feel about it?
I really like where we're at. I like this football team. We've got some really, really good football players back from last year. And on the flip side of that, we lost some really, really good football players off last year's team. They were playing college football or gone on to college or whatever it may be. And you know, it's really hard to tell, John, that right now we've had 3 days in pads. We've been able to put on pads 3 days since late November last year. And so we're starting to figure out more about the football team every day. I think we have a chance to have a really good team. We've got some pieces of the puzzle that we've got to find out very quickly who those guys are. We've only got 3 weeks to find that out. We open with Bearden on August 21st with no scrimmages, no nothing. So that game's going to be a big time learning experience for a lot of these kids.
Well, thank you for your time today, Coach. We appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, John.